Hi everyone, welcome to Biology. I'm Miss Lee, and we are actually going to be starting to look at doing a model for uh, finding out if you all know how to do all these different things for a model so that you can explain them. Remember, this is part of that science and engineering that we were talking about before. So our warm-up today is what are boundaries in a system? Make sure that you can tell me what a boundary is and maybe give me an example of a boundary from the cold water system that we looked at. We are actually going to start by looking at this energy and modeling paper. So we're going to create a model. We are still looking at technological advances, and designers enable us to use, transfer, and transform energy so that various devices can perform their desired function. If you've forgotten what our phenomena is, it is natural, and you should probably read this story again, because the question you're going to be trying to talk to in this model is explaining how your friend riding her bike is able to generate electricity to charge and power her electronics. So we're going to use something called PhET. PhET is a simulation website, and in this particular case, we're going to be simulating energy through a model. We're going to describe a system by showing the transformation of energy from one to another. We're going to look at inputs and outputs. We're going to look at energy flows. We're going to identify how different components work together to transform this energy. We're going to illustrate how to transform this energy. We're going to look at conservation of energy. Please make sure you remember what that is. And then how does it get transported from one place to another in this particular model. So we're going to go ahead and click on this hyperlink, and it's going to take me to this. You know this. This is the model you all mocked up yesterday. So what we're going to be looking at through our interactive simulation first is just different systems. So we are going to take time to look at all these different systems that we can use. And what I want you to start with is the water system. To be able to turn this water on, you pull it out and it turns on. Notice that the generator is a spinning wheel in this particular case. We're looking to see if water will heat up. Notice it is heating up. If you want to see what energy symbols we have here, notice they're the red energy symbols, which is the thermal. So one of those things to look at. While I've got the water here and the wheel going, I'm also going to look at the light bulb, see what happens. I'm going to look at the incandescent light bulb and see what happens. And then I'm going to look at a fan, I hope. There we go. Okay, and see what happens. Okay, so that's with the water. Now we're going to leave the wheel on here, and we're going to change this to the sunlight. Do the exact same thing. This time we'll just go backward. We'll look at the light bulb. We're going to look at the regular light bulb, and then we'll look at the water. Next thing I'm going to change this to is steam. And again, you will have to heat that water, so you'll have to turn that up. But you will look at each one of these again and see what happens. Then once I have done that, I'm going to change my generator, and I'm going to change it to a solar panel and see what happens and go through each one of these things yet again. I am going to use sunshine, And you can either have lots of clouds or no clouds, so either way. I will be looking at each one of these yet again. And then lastly, of course, you'll want to do the water again. So please play with this totally. The only thing you won't use is the bicycle. Okay, so don't use the bicycle. So this will take us through part of the class. Then once you feel like you understand how energy can be transformed, you're going to go to your Cami model. So you'll go here, you'll open up this Cami, and this is what it should look like. When you get here, you are going to need to save this. So go ahead and save. And as you save it, you'll need to make sure that you are looking to make this your own copy. Okay, so make it your own copy. Now on here, what do we need to do? Well, we need to do several things. One, we're going to label all the components. We're going to label all the boundaries. Label whether it's an open or a closed system. Label the flow of energy using arrows. You're going to tell me the types of energy that are going to be there. And you also, while you're here, want to go to this rubric so you'll know how you're going to be graded on this. So make sure that you're doing all of that. This particular assignment goes from today, which is a Friday, through a Monday, which is the 19th. But before you leave me today, I need you to, on a small piece of paper, write 3 things you learned this week, 2 things you used from what you learned this week, and 1 thing you're working to get better at from this week. So make sure you're doing that. I'm going to go ahead and talk about the 19th as well, since this is all the same assignment. So on the 19th, you have a warm-up that says, what is an endergonic reaction? And I want you to make sure that you can tell me this. All the information for this assignment is found on the 16th, so you'll go back to the 16th and do that. Notice this assignment is due today at 3:58, and you will attach it on the 16th. Okay, so go ahead and attach it on the 16th. And then you'll answer this exit ticket question. How efficient is the bike model in producing energy? Okay, so that's everything you need to know for the 16th and the 19th of September. Please make sure you understand this is a 2-day assignment. Do the best you can and make sure that you are labeling all of these parts on your Cami export.